Get you through my morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jodie and Hazy on Nova.
Jodes, you are 100% recovered?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, but you had a nasty little invader.
What a little roller coaster it was with my intestines last week.
Yeah.
So I had a little single-celled parasite. It was called Blastocystis hominis.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Very, very powerful little character. Had a sword too.
Oh my God. And I feel like it just they lie dormant and then they just come and get you.
They get you when you least suspect it.
Enough is enough. I'm going to go to town. And little Blasto hominis had a field day for about 6 days.
He was like, what's that little opening now there? I'm going to send everything through that in liquid form.
And
What's going on down there?
Oh, man.
And that's the passage, I reckon.
And not just that, didn't it spasm? Oh, my God.
Wasn't it unpredictable? Ask Jack Lukosius, who was in studio a couple of weeks ago, and Jodes is like, I got to go.
I mean,
Poor Jack.
I've never actually, let myself go in front of an AFL footballer, and I thought this is the moment.
Who would have thought 2025 is the year where you tick that off? Good for you.
That's on the bucket list, that one.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, I needed a bucket at that point.
Can we do this?
Yeah.
13, 24, 10. What invaded your body?
Well, because I had a couple of people say, oh, my goodness, I had a parasite as well.
Yeah, please share your stories. If you had a parasite, what was it like? Because yours. So when you say it was a single cell parasite, is there like double cell parasites? Are there different sort of level parasites?
Who's to say? Weirdly enough, I'm not a medical professional, so I don't know.
Little Greek gladiator parasites.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
They do the most damage.
Do they? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to hear from other people just so I feel a little bit better about myself and lack of bowel control. 13 24 10. What invaded your body?
All right, we'd love to take your calls at next. 13 24 10. What invaded your body? We want to put you on the standby list if you get on air as well for our winter weekend escape, which we'll announce this morning. An exquisite pre-theatre dining experience at the Garçon Bleu before you embark to the Adelaide Festival Theatre to catch Disney's Beauty and the Beast. This experience is worth $1,000. Disney's 5-star musical Beauty and the Beast must leave Adelaide's Festival Theatre July 6th. See before the last petal falls. Book now at Ticketek.
Think about this. Beautiful overnight stay at the Sofitel, which is a stunning hotel, by the way. Go see Disney's Beauty and the Beast and then just knock yourself out for dinner. Garçon Bleu.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Garçon Bleu.
Garçon Bleu.
Bleu.
Yeah. You and your little invading parasite.
Yeah. Give it a 5-star meal. Why not while you're at it?
13 24 10. We'd love to take your calls next. What invaded your body?
Jackie from Ridgehaven, what invaded your body?
What invaded my body is actually called Cryptosporidium.
Oh.
So that is a
what Superman was
parasite.
allergic to, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a trendy little parasite that deals in crypto.
Yeah, exactly. But it actually put me in hospital.
Oh, no.
For a week.
Whoa.
Yeah, I ended up in hospital for a week and it actually gave me double pneumonia because apparently this can not only give you, the unpleasant watery diarrhea, but I'm immune compromised. I have an autoimmune, and so it can affect your respiratory system, and that's what happens. So,
oh gosh,
tell you, I feel for you, Jodie, because the cramping was horrendous.
Cramping feels like you're actually having contractions during childbirth. I'm not even kidding. Unfortunate, isn't it? Jackie, thank you so much for your call, and I hope you feel better.
Yeah, and you too. Thank you.
Thanks.
No more parasites for you, Jodes.
Sometimes you feel miserable and alone, like you're the only one in the universe that's got a parasite. Am I right?
I feel your sister. I feel your sister.
I just need some friends. So we're doing this morning on 13 24 10, and everyone who gets on air goes into the running for that beautiful winter escape there at the Sofitel to go and see Disney's Beauty and the Beast as well.
Yes.
What invaded your body?
Oh, let's go to Plimpton. Good morning, Sally. What invaded?
Hello.
Hi,
Sally,
Sal.
you there?
Hey, Sal.
Hi, guys. How you going? Well, it was a bit bigger than a parasite. It was a 30-centimetre, 2.5 kilo cyst.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit bigger than a single-cell parasite.
Vote. Oh, God.
Gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sally.
I was in pain for about 6 months and took no notice. So every time I twisted, I'd go, oh, that hurts when I got up. My girlfriends were saying to me in summer, oh, your tummy looks a little bit bloated. And I went, thanks. So, and then one Sunday, word of advice, one morning I just couldn't get up. So my daughter rang an ambulance and unfortunately it didn't come. So Monday morning she took me to the hospital and I suffer pain really well. And then the next minute they did an ultrasound, said it was a grapefruit, did a CT scan, and then that was it. Went into surgery for 4 hours.
Wow.
Sally, goodness. Are you okay? Sally, are you okay now?
Wait.
Sorry?
I lost 9 kilos in 2 weeks, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah. There's always an upside.
Silver linings and all that.
Yes, exactly right. Oh, Sally, goodness me. Anastasia from Mawson Lakes. What invaded your body, Del?
I had a tapeworm.
Oh, the tapeworms. Okay, first of all, God, they're disgusting creatures.
Yeah. I was 15 years old. Nobody would believe me. I had a stomach ache. I was losing weight. I was so ill, and they were just putting it down to me vomiting because of the age you're at. You wanted a perfect body. And I'm like, I'm not vomiting. I'm just sick all the time. And then my mum goes, oh, it's your period. Don't worry about it. Your period's coming. Your period's coming.
Period, miss.
And then, about a month later, they just started believing me. They took me to hospital. They checked it all out. And then they found out that it was a tapeworm.
Oh,
and it
my
was 2
God.
metres long. So, I was in hospital for quite a long time. And they gave me some tablets, something to kill it off. Yeah.
Wow.
It was crazy. Got very ill very quickly. But, yeah, recovered from it now, which is good, but scarred for life.
Oh, my gosh. I'm just Googling images of tapeworms. They
What a
are
monster.
disgusting. Can I ask a question, Anastasia? Because I'm past the point of having any modesty right now. Did you watch it pass? Did you see it pass through?
Yeah, it's sort of like, you were sort of like in the toilet. So, yeah, once it died and it passed through, it was quite long and quite horrible and quite scary. Yeah, like I cried.
Oh, my God.
long time.
That is unbelievable.
It is your birthday. You hate it. You're mortified about all the attention. I love it. I love giving gifts. And what are the gifts that I like to give you each and every year? I like to give you a box full of all your favourite things, yes?
This is your love language.
It is my
I get
love
this.
language.
The boys were talking about it before the girls came in this morning. We're all like, oh, birthdays, it's so awkward. And the girls come and British Mate goes like, happy birthday!
All right, you ready for your gift?
Yep.
Okay, I'm walking it over now. I know it's quite visual, so you're going to have to talk everyone through what it is, all right?
Okay, so Jodie just took her headphones off. She tripped over a cord. Now she's face planted. She's back. She's lost her pants.
Go on.
What do you... Oh, here we go. Shall I go through it?
Yep.
Okay, so you've given me a bottle of wine, which was a joke a couple of years ago. A delicious bottle of Stump Jump.
We always argue that good red wine is wasted on us, and give us a $10 bottle of Stump Jump any day of the week.
See what you've done here.
Yeah.
You've given me a diary.
Yes!
Because I like to double book myself.
Because no one knows your schedule. You don't even know your schedule. You fail to turn up to meetings because you forget that you've made that meeting.
One time I did that, you said I'm an absolute disgrace and an imbecile.
Yes.
And I need a diary.
Yes.
And here we are.
There we go.
Thanks, Joe.
Look, it's monogrammed. It's got your initials on it. AH. So you can never lose it. Oh, that's just a notebook. Don't worry about that.
There's a shit. What do we got here? It's a run.
It's a running shirt. Sun's out, guns out,
But
babe.
it's a proper running shirt.
Yeah.
I'm not that wanky yet, have I?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's really nice.
You claim you're an extra large. I disagree. I've just gone a large.
Super baggy.
Okay, this is where it gets a little bit tricky.
What? Is this an EOS voucher?
So you and Cara can go along and have a beautiful romantic night at EOS. And
Oh, thanks, Joe.
breakfast the next morning, valet parking, the full works.
What's this?
And that is an IOU.
It says, this is an IOU birthday present, a shower beer holder. Oh, it's a great idea.
Do you know what? Do you know the one thing that is sold out right across Adelaide is shower beer holders? And it's the one thing I wanted to get you for your 40th. And they're sold out everywhere. So that's an IOU, my friend. That's as good as cash.
It is as good as cash, and I can't believe we're in the same space as a couple of actors from a great movie, and also Warren Treadray.
What is this? Where's all the money? That's as good as money, sir. Those are IOUs. Go ahead and add it up. Every cent's accounted for. See this? That's a car. 275 thou. Might want to hang on to that one.
And a beer holder. Thank you, Jodes.
You're so welcome.
Oh, you spoiled
You know I'm
me.
going to come over there and hug your guts out.
No,
You know that.
come here. Let me press this. Come on. Let's talk exes, shall we?
Yes, please. Ex-revenge, more specifically. What about this for a headline? Heartbroken woman sends 1,000 kilograms of onions to ex-boyfriend to make him cry.
Good. That's good. Oh, the pettier the better.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
In a dramatic gesture of heartbreak and revenge, a woman in China sent a staggering 1,000 kilograms of red onions to her ex-boyfriend's doorstep. Along with the delivery, she included a note that read, "I cried for 3 days. Now it's your turn." Shocker here. Her decision came after discovering that her boyfriend had been unfaithful. Feeling devastated by the breakup and learning that he seemed unaffected, she orchestrated the onion delivery to evoke the same tears that she had shed. While it is unclear if the ex-boyfriend shed any tears, he reportedly managed to sell the onions for over 1,000 won. That's approximately $200.
Oh, my gosh.
So he's made a profit.
So he's won again.
Oh, my goodness.
See, that is the worst result, boss. Where he's like, hey, by the way, it didn't make me cry. In fact, it made me happy.
It made me
because I sold it for 200 AUD.
I made a profit. Thank you very much. The delivery also caused a strong onion odour in the building, leading neighbours to express their discomfort.
It's good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ex-revenge. I think everyone's sort of gone through at some stage some sort of ex-revenge.
Yeah, producer Molly was just, what did you do? Put an X in your...
Oh, my God.
Are you going to say this on air?
Yeah, it's
Or are you
fine.
just being brave off air?
No, I kept his phone number and I saved it as do not answer this.
Yeah.
And I then used that phone number every time I got stopped in like a mall. You know where they ask for your phone number to sign up for stuff?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, here it is.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or if someone I didn't like asked my phone number, yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how do you get through the whole, oh, sorry, I don't know my number. I need to look it up. Here it is. Kind
It's
of
a
thing.
new number. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's clever.
He also now sponsors 48 different children for World Vision.
Good on him. So, yeah, here's the flip side. He's about to win Young Australian of the Year because of you, Molly. Good stuff. Well, quite often when I tell people that I'm from Wagga Wagga in New South Wales, I say, that's Wayne Carey territory. And I'll say, no. We don't talk about Wayne Carey. Our favourite son from Wagga Wagga is Cam Mooney, and he joins us this morning. That's fair, isn't it, Cam?
Oh, hey, that's very nice of you, mate. Unfortunately, there's Carey, there's Paul Kelly, there's the Mortimer boys, there's Scobie Beasley. Yeah, there's a few more just in front of me, I reckon, but I'll take it.
Oh, mate, can I just say, before we break into a unorthodox footy chat, Paul Kelly made me want to play Australian rules football in Wagga.
Can I tell you, so when my brother Jace played at the Swans, I used to go up there a bit and go into the rooms and see the guys. And I still remember to this day shaking Paul Kelly's hand, and all I could do was look at his biceps. They were the biggest things I'd ever seen on a smallest bloke that I'd ever seen. He was an absolute beast.
He was ahead of his times. Maybe guys like Ben Cousins were just copying Paul Kelly's rig.
He was absolutely brilliant player for the Swans, and I'm just shattered that he didn't get to hang around and get a premiership at some stage, because he was the face of that club, particularly when they were going through a horrific stage for a long time.
Mate, we love your work on Fox Footy. We love your outfits too, by the way. You're probably the most stylish commentator in the business. A broad question about the Crows. We're at the midway point of the season. They've got their bye. They're sitting at 4th. Do you think they're the real deal? And is it fair for Crows supporters to dream big?
I would be excited, absolutely. I think as the year goes on, they're going to get better and better and better. They should have won down in Tassie, down in Lonnie. Another good reason why they need a roof down there, if you saw that game. But, look, I think they've got everything that they need. Their defence, which is probably my biggest question mark at the start of the year, is holding up extremely well. I think it looks exciting there. Their midfield, we know, is really good. I think their add-ins are the biggest one, Hazy, too. What they've brought in, and I did some work at the Giants last year, and Peatling, I know he didn't play in the weekend, but Cummings and you throw in Neil Bullen as well. I think those three have added so much to the group, and the forward line speaks for itself. So, yes, I think they are a real deal. Whether they're a premiership team, I'm not sure yet, but I'm confident that they should be at least at a prelim final, hopefully at a prelim final if you're a Crow supporter.
Port Adelaide 2 wins on the trot now against an inconsistent Melbourne side, but still a Melbourne side stacked with talent. Does it have a pulse?
Look, I think the pulse is very weak, along with a lot of other teams. I mean, it's a really tough. It's going to be a tough 8 to get into. I still think the Bulldogs finish in the finals, and they're still out of the 8 at the moment. So I don't know how much more room there is to get in there. The Suns are always going to be a big question whether they can finish off the season the way they started. And is there 2 spots available or only 1? And right now, I'm only thinking there's 1 spot available. I'm not sure who comes out, but I think the Dogs come in, and Port might just miss out unless they just go on this miraculous 7-game winning streak or something like that.
Cam Mooney comes to us thanks to KO, 32 clubs from across the globe. One winner. Catch every FIFA Club World Cup match live on KO Sports. Get on board KO Sports and sign up today.
It's Friday.
Adelaide's Jodie and Hazy.
Andrew Hayes turned 40 today and he didn't want me to mention it, so I'm making the biggest deal of all time just to make him acutely uncomfortable, and it's working a treat.
Do you know what I should have done? I should have gone, Jodes, it's my birthday. You need to get around me. Get right around me. Like, well, I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Well, we've just had a delicious breakfast too. And what about the beautiful surprise from Rog from Fresco Bar for you?
Goodness. Like, this beautiful bottle of whiskey just turned up.
Yeah.
Like a really top shelf bottle of whiskey.
Gold label even.
Can I just say as well, we've formed quite the relationship with Rog from Fresco Bar. That's where we get our coffees from. And look, there's so many good coffee spots in and around sort of Peary Street.
Yeah.
Rog and Fresco Bar, the difference is probably the service and the people there. And the food, you know me, Jodes.
Oh.
I'm a bacon and egg roll connoisseur.
Or when you can afford it.
Best bacon and egg roll that's ever entered my mouth. But Roger, thank you so much, guys. 151 Peary Street, Fresco Bar. Go in there, treat yourself to one of the best coffees that you will ever consume. Roger, I love you, mate.
I am not entirely sure that you should have consumed 3/4 of that bottle of whiskey by 707. I don't.
I love you, Rog. Hey, Rog. Shush, Rog. I love you.
I've got a little surprise for you right now. You ready for it?
Oh, no.
So I partnered up with your wife, Cara.
God, this is never a good thing. Always dangerous.
We have gone back through the archives because we're celebrating you and all things 40, and we just thought, let's revisit his youth, shall we? And I've rediscovered some of your epic gigs from the time that you had a luscious head of hair and an epic beard to match it. So I've taken the liberty of putting together a little compilation. Hit that button over there, please, can you?
This one that says Jodie Surprise
Yes.
Maisie.
Go
Okay,
for it.
here we go.
First, we had Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. Katy Perry's in Australia with her Lifetime's extravaganza. Let's not forget Ed Sheeran rocking the nation.
White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes.
And now it's the live album absolutely no one asked for. Andrew Hayes' 2012 acoustic gig compilation. You'll get all the classics live on Adelaide's iconic riverbank to a packed audience of 8. Steal My Kisses from Ben Harper.
Always have to steal my kisses from Always have to steal my kisses from
We go behind the scenes in his kitchen for some random indie song When the Beat Drops by Marlon Rudette.
We still be there for me, child. When the beat drops out.
And finally, to a handful of people blind on Savvy B on a Sunday afternoon at a random winery in the Adelaide Hills, here's Flake by the Lady Killer, Jack Johnson. Hazy's 2012 greatest gigs acoustically live on sale now from his label I Was Just Trying to Pick Up Records.
Oh, my God. I was right. Whenever you team up with my wife, it never ends well. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe it. So she had that footage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we might whack it on the socials too if you're okay with that. So I thought I'd run it past you first, but I was going to do it anyway.
It's a visual thing too, is it?
Absolutely it is.
Oh, my God.
You should see you back in 2012. Your hair.
I had thick hair.
It was so magnificent.
I had thick hair and therefore I did not care of what I sounded like, clearly.
Oh, you actually, to be fair, I was trying to take the piss out of you, but you actually sound quite good.
Oh, jeez.
Which I hate.
Do you know what? 6 out of those 8 people were impressed that day from the riverbank.
Were they? Oh, my God, that was
No
very
confirmation.
sparse. There was
It was
no
real
one there.
sparse, wasn't it?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
flat for ticket sales that day.
Yeah, that's available at all good sanity stores.
Exactly. Just shut it down. Thanks, Jodes. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know. I need to know.
I need to know.
What's in the news today?
I need to know this.
Here's what you need to know. What you need to know with Jodie and Hazy.
I would love to know what people think of this tight-ass kid's birthday present that is dividing the internet. So a mum has angered thousands of people after revealing her rather unique approach to children's birthday party gifts, or rather a lack thereof. So in a viral video, it features the Perth woman sitting in the car, she proudly shows off her present, in inverted commas, for a children's party, a bag filled with rags and cleaning supplies. Have a listen.
This is my secret present that I like to do at kids' birthday parties. So, you know when you're at a kid's birthday party and everyone wants to help, but nobody knows how to help because they don't know where any of the cleaning stuff is. So I bring my bag of cleaning rags to wipe up sticky messes in the party because, everyone wants to help.
Oh, my gosh. Can I do this?
Oh, you like that, do you?
You don't like it? What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm just not quite sure who the present is for. I feel like the present's for the other mum and dad
It is.
who are holding the party.
100%.
I think it's quite thoughtful, actually.
It's very convenient.
Obviously, the child misses out on something, but oh gosh, having just been through a 12th birthday party, those kids get so spoiled anyway.
Yeah.
Why not do something for mum and dad who are throwing the party?
Do you know it's not a handy gift?
What?
And thank you very much, Julie Goonan, Julie Goonan, rather, my mother-in-law. A recorder for a 4-year-old.
Oh, no, that's not good. That's not. Why would she do that?
Launched into this recorder, and can you imagine just how aggressive? And then the 1.5-year-old got hold of the recorder.
Oh, no.
Absolute mayhem.
Oh, no. Do we have a proper grasp of 3 blind mice yet? Or not?
No, not quite.
Nothing remotely like it?
No, 3 deaf mice. More like it.
Poor little mice. I don't know. What do you reckon?
I kind of like it. I mean, the kid misses out, of course, but it's sure to be a hit with the parents. Surely, because this is thinking outside the box. And what you get at kids' parties is just quite the mess, and the aftermath is intense.
Do you know what was incredible about this 12th birthday party? My kid got so much stuff from Mecca because all the young girls are into...
That is so outrageous.
And as a mother, I thought, for all these years that you girls have stolen all my makeup and all my good shampoo and all my nice hairspray, I wanted to get revenge. I just wanted to slip a few of those Mecca bags into my bathroom and be like, there you go. There, now you've paid your debt to your mother and society.
So there you go. When your mum steals gifts from her 13-year-old.
I know. It's not great, is it? Hey, also in the news, 7 News actually managed to get some footage of Katy Perry touching down in Kangaroo Island.
Yeah.
So she's not performing. I think her first gig is next Thursday at the Entertainment Centre. So she's having a little staycation with her daughter, who I reckon is about 4. So they touched down yesterday and staying at the Southern Ocean Lounge.
Okay.
Well, I will say this.
Wow. It's not the Best Western, is it? Speed up from the Best Western.
Yeah, just a couple of steps up.
That's nice. Do you know what? She'll be in town then pretty soon. I mean, I wonder what stage she gets to Adelaide and says, right, time now. Does she do a rehearsal?
Yeah.
I wonder if they even do rehearsals.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
They have to. Sound check.
Are you sure?
Might just be able to just turn up. She's that much of a pro.
She's done so many. She's already done Sydney. She's just come from Brisbane.
Yeah.
So wouldn't she have it down pat by now?
Who knows?
Different venue.
Oh, yeah, true.
Do you know what, though? If you do see her, please, get in touch. Give us a call, 13 24 10. Send us a text, 0400 919 919. She's posted to us via the socials at Jodie and Hazy. We're on Katy Perry watch.
She's surely staying at EOS in the penthouse. Surely. That's as top shelf as it gets, isn't it?
Well, the lodge on KI to EOS is a pretty stock standard route, isn't it?
Imagine being Katy Perry's kid just being like, well, doesn't everyone live like this?
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone have a penthouse
This
hotel?
is standard. Wait, doesn't everyone get ocean views for kilometres?
Yeah.
That's pretty standard, isn't it? Speaking of Katy Perry, let's do karaoke inside 5 minutes, shall we?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
pretty simple stuff. You just got to finish off a Katy Perry classic. And if you can do that, Katy Perry tickets up for grabs. Let's do it in a matter of minutes.
Fitzy Fridays, Fitzy Fridays, Fitzy Fridays.
Oh, nothing caps off a Friday morning, Jodes, than a nice, big, warm cup of Ryan Fitzgerald. Good morning, Fitzy.
It's not very often I do this, but it's time for me to take over the show. A couple of congratulations. First of all, on behalf of South Australia, and I know you guys are humble, but congratulations on the ratings during the week. Number 1 in Adelaide, Jodie and
thank you,
Hazy.
Fitzy.
Well done.
Oh, thanks, Fitzy.
Thank you, mate.
Well done. And second of all, there's an old man in that studio by the name of Andrew Hayes who's turning 40. Happy birthday, mate. No one thought that you would have got there at all, but you have. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, do you know what? There were a few doubters when I was 25. They were like, you will not push past 35. And a lot of people looked at my hair and said, they won't make it.
No.
Still, my nickname now is Wispy, but it's still there.
Yeah.
Well, I've got you a present. and it's in the post. You'll be receiving it hopefully today, and it's what everyone gets at the age of 40, and it's a bowel cancer screening. And all you got to do is just leave a little sample. That's the hardest bit.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what freaked me out.
So, can I ask you, Fitzy, what do you do? Is it directly into the container, or are you fishing it out?
No.
Well, it's not. I learnt the hard way. I did it at a bus stop, which was weird. What are you doing, Fitzy? I've got to send in my screening kit.
I'm being a responsible adult. What do you mean?
The 745's here. It's on its way to Colonnade. You better jump on.
When you get on the bus, the bus driver's like, it's okay, mate. I've smelt worse. Honey.
Oh, Fitzy, you checking yours as well? Get on. Where's your multi trip? Remember when your multi trip didn't work?
And it feels like everyone's looking at you, and that you're about to get arrested. Like, oh God.
That's cute that you're working on the assumption that people actually pay for their bus fares down south.
No, for my 40th, I had an 80s party at the
Fun.
Yeah, at the Intercontinental in Sydney, and there was this lovely lady, Tara, that lived on my street in Balmain, and she said, Fitzy, I love sewing, and I want to make you an outfit. She made me, Jodes, you would love this, a velvet velour suit. It was a purple jumpsuit, and I went as Prince. It was amazing.
Quite honestly, can I ask you, just be serious for one moment, how did you feel about turning 40? Because some people get real icky about it, and I'm like, oh my God, you made it to 40, celebrate life.
Do you know what? I don't care. I love getting old. I really do. And the wrinkles on your face, I don't need Botox. I don't need hair plugs. They tell us, it's like a dining table, Hazy. They tell a story. You spill some red wine on it, and you can tell everyone about that great night that you had on it. Yeah. Actually, can I tell you just a little story last week? Before we do go, the Crows boys had a little bit of a half-yearly sort of get-together because they've started the year so well, and they thought they'd raise a little bit of money as well, and they did a reverse raffle. So basically anyone that got a ticket, you buy a ticket to go along, and if your number is called out, Jodes, that means you're out of the raffle, and then it goes all the way down to the end.
Yeah.
And so Tex asked me, can you just host it? And I said, yeah, sweet. No, I'd love to come and have a beer with you. You boys have had a great start of the year, and it was a brilliant night. Family, friends are there. And then I said to the boys, why don't we when we got down to the final 10, I said, let's get the top 10 out. Let's dramatise it. Let's get everyone getting behind it. And Tex goes, do you realise that you're in the top 10? And I was like, I didn't even know that I had a number. So I'm hosting this thing. Then, Jodes, I'm in the top 5. And then I'm in the top 3. And then it came down to me and this young girl. I think it was Chris Burgess's partner. And it was out of me and her. And her number was called out, and I won the reverse raffle, and I was hosting it.
You were the most obnoxious MC of 2025.
And all I could hear all I heard in the background was, you cheating bastard. And I said, Nixie, you've had too many beers. It's time to settle down.
And I don't want to know what the prize is, but no doubt, Fitzy, you said, hey, you guys keep it. I'm wealthy enough, you know?
I've got enough Crows merch. I'm fine, thanks.
Well, Fitzy, thank you so much for joining us once again each and every week. And also, you did mention the ratings. Thank you for your contribution. You're a massive part of this show and a massive part of this week's little milestone. So thank you.
Oh, no, love you guys. Congratulations. Have a great 40th, Hazy.